a full-time artist on a journey of scaling my small business. So I want to take you behind the scenes as I prepare for something quite exciting, and that's my first craft fair. Now, ever since becoming a full-time artist and trying to scale and grow my small business, I have started to post and create more content on my social media platforms, from Instagram to TikTok and now YouTube. But this is gonna be my first time doing a in-person market, and it's both very exciting but extremely nerve-wracking. But I thought it would be super fun to bring you along and show my journey in preparing for my first market, from my inspiration to my creative process, and just show you all the behind the scenes from start to finish and preparing for a market. So for my first market, I decided to do a local craft fair in my hometown of Salem. So this market is actually part of a bigger event that takes place every summer in Salem, which is the Arts Festival. As you guys may know, Salem, it is a very popular town that attracts a lot of people and tourists. So it's definitely gonna be a great opportunity for exposure and meeting new people and getting my work out there. Hopefully it will be the start of more markets to come in the future. Start out sharing my inspiration and my roadmap for my first craft fair. Of course, this is my first one, so I'm definitely learning as I go, but I hope that this can be a opportunity for whoever is interested in doing a market in the future, or who is also preparing for a market, gets a little inspired. And so let me share you, first of all, my inspiration. Market, I wanted to create pieces that I love, based on things that inspires me as an artist. And one of the main motifs that has always inspired me as an artist is my love for flower and nature. What better than to take inspiration from my own garden? Every summer, so many flowers bloom every year in my garden, and throughout the years I have collected a series of images, flowers that blooms every year in the garden, and I decided to gather all of those images and get inspired by them and paint and create new products in a collection based on those images. Before starting any project, no matter how big or small, I always love to create a mood board. And I started out, it's still in the beginning stages, but I started out creating a mood board of images and what products I want to create for this craft fair. And right here I included some images of the flowers that bloom every year, from zinnias to peonies and hydrangeas, and I want to use those images as inspiration. So I definitely want to include some flowers somehow in it, and I want to create this very soft color tone. As products, one of my major products I really hope to include is notebooks Now, notebooks, I have started doing some research into manufacturers that I can use to print notebooks, and they are expensive. So I'm also considering that since this is my first market, there might not be a big profit, but I do hope that there's some kind of return. But I am keeping in mind that maybe there won't be. So I really want to keep costs down. So I have went back and forth and seen different manufacturers, and they are very expensive. So I started watching some videos into how I can make my own notebooks. So I'm thinking of creating my own notebooks that I can create at home. And if so, I was thinking of creating like those staple, simple notebooks. And here's a mock of them. As you can see, it's all like floral and little birds. So this is just a mock-up, but this is the idea. And I do note that I want to I do want to sell them as a set, probably a set of 3. I think they will sell more rather than just individuals, since they would be rather small. Here's another one. So very floral, and also it's perfect since it's in the summer. I think this theme will be ideal for as I progress. I really want to start adding more inspiration to my mood board. I think that creating a mood board just helps to keep you focused, from color palette to theme. I know that I can get inspired by so many things, so every time my mind starts wandering to other ideas, I always look to my mood board and my inspiration, that it draws me back into my focus. But also, not only I want to keep my products in this theme of flowers and nature, I am also considering that this market takes place in a very historical town that draws lots of tourists every year from summer to fall. So I know that there will be a lot of people in this market. So I thought that a perfect thing to sell would be pieces that celebrates Salem. So I was thinking of creating as well some illustrations of Salem, from historical landmarks to very popular buildings such as the Witch House. I think those pieces could sell. It would be mostly prints, and I think that those pieces would attract a few people, and I think it can sell as well. But also there are parts of Salem, like the Ropes Mansion, that has this beautiful garden that I really want to illustrate. I think will fit into the theme as well. So that's my ideas as product. As I start working on them, more ideas start to pop up, and I'll definitely show you guys. So I have started working on a few products. I am in a painting stage as of now. Before I start building them, I really want to get all the paintings done, all the illustrations completed, so that I can start making patterns to add on products. Part of preparing for a crafts fair also required me to create a roadmap, a timeline for when I need to get every painting completed by, so that I can start building products and ordering products from manufacturers, so that everything is done before. So I definitely sat down and planned everything out in my calendar. The craft fair, it is in the beginning of June, So I do have about 2 months till then. So I definitely gave myself plenty of time to finish every painting and start building the products. And that's where I am so far on this journey to my first market. And it's been such a mix of excitement and nervousness, but I am so excited to see how everything comes together and turns out. There's still so much that needs to get done, from finalizing the designs to ordering the products and also setting up the displays, but I'll be definitely be updating you guys on every step and sharing what I'm learning, my process. So if you're interested in following me and seeing how everything comes together, please make sure to subscribe. Also, if any of you have done a market, I would love to hear any tips or comments, or if you're in the process of working on your own first market, I would love to chat, so please leave a comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.